Have you ever wondered how some women seem to have everything under control, without stress, and with the house always spotless? It's not magic or luck. It's a matter of simple tricks that they use every day. If you feel like your day is filled with chaos, that disorder gets the better of you, and that you never have time for yourself, this video is for you. Today you will discover 15 home tricks that organized women apply to transform their routine and gain free time without complications. Imagine ending the day with everything in its place without feeling exhausted or overwhelmed. Sounds good, right? You don't need to be an expert or spend a lot of money. These solutions are practical, easy, and accessible for anyone who wants to change their life. At the end of this video, you will have real tools to apply today and improve your organization effortlessly. We are going to share with you secrets that not only help tidy up the house, but also make you feel calmer and in control of your time. Do you want to know how to make better use of each space? Keep everything clean and avoid the clutter that bothers you so much? Stay until the end because one of the most powerful techniques is right at the end, and I promise it will change the way you view organization forever. It's not just about cleaning more, it's about being smart with your time and space. These tricks are small gestures that, added together, make a big difference. Get ready to discover ideas that will make your life easier and that you can start using right now. Ready to transform your home and your mind? So keep watching because what's coming is going to surprise you. Plan your day the night before. Many times chaos starts early because we don't know what to do or what priorities we have. We get up in a hurry without a clear direction, and that generates stress and disorder. Has it happened to you that you waste time looking for things or wondering where to start? This lack of planning can make the day become an endless race, and in the end, you feel like you didn't do anything important. The good news is that with just a few minutes at night, you can completely change this story. Before going to bed, spend 5 minutes writing down the tasks you want to do the next day. You don't need a complicated diary. A piece of paper and a pen are enough. Think about the most important things you need to accomplish, but also include times to rest or do something you like. For example, if you know you have to clean the kitchen, shop, and prepare food, organize them in a logical order. If you have time, also write down how much you want to dedicate to each thing. This way, when you wake up, you will have a clear guide. By putting it into practice, you will notice that your day flows better. You don't waste time thinking about what's next or what's urgent. In addition, you will feel more motivated because each task completed is a small victory. Imagine waking up and, instead of feeling anxious, knowing that you have a plan that will help you keep your house tidy and your mind calm. Nightly planning also prevents you from feeling overwhelmed by so many things. By having everything written down, you can prioritize, and if something is pending, nothing happens. You will only carry it over to the next day. This simple habit improves your personal organization and gives you more control over your time. In addition, it reduces the feeling of chaos and helps you sleep better because your mind will not be spinning thinking about everything you have to do. In short, planning your day the night before is a super effective home trick for organized women. It helps you start each morning with clarity, make better use of your time, and feel less stressed. Try it tonight, and you will see how little by little it transforms your routine. You don't need anything strange or complicated, just a little intention and perseverance. With this simple step, you will be one step closer to having the home and life you always wanted. Group similar tasks together. Many times, one of the biggest problems when trying to organize is jumping from one task to another without order. This not only consumes more time, but also causes fatigue and frustration. For example, imagine that you start cleaning the living room, then you remember that you have to answer messages, then you start organizing the clothes, and in the end, you feel like you haven't made any progress because you are scattered. Jumping from one task to another makes your mind tire faster and the work extends unnecessarily. The solution is to group similar activities and do them together. In practice, this means that if you are going to clean, do all the cleaning in one place before moving on to something else. For example, Instead of cleaning one piece of furniture, then answering messages, and then cleaning another piece of furniture, do all the cleaning first. Another example, if you have multiple errands to run, plan to go to all the places at once, rather than leaving and coming back multiple times. This way, you avoid wasting time and energy. This trick can also be applied in the kitchen, grouping food preparation together, or at work, answering all emails in a row. By applying this method, you will feel that your day is getting more done. You get less tired and finish your task faster. Plus, your mind feels more focused and calm because it's not jumping from one topic to another. Grouping similar tasks is a simple trick that transforms the way you work and live. It helps you be more efficient, have more free time, and reduce stress. Try it and see how your routine changes from day one. This small change can make a big difference in your daily organization. Use transparent containers. Many times, clutter becomes a problem because we don't know what's inside closed boxes, bags, or containers. This causes us to waste time looking for things. We end up leaving everything out just in case, and the space looks chaotic. How many times have you opened a closet or drawer and had to take everything out to find what you were looking for? That tires and discourages. The solution is to use transparent containers to store your objects. By doing so, you can see at a glance what's inside without having to open or move everything. For example, in the kitchen, store dry foods such as rice, legumes, or cereals in transparent jars. In the bathroom, use clear boxes or containers to organize creams, makeup, or hygiene products. In the closet, you can store accessories or small clothes in stackable, transparent boxes. So when you need something, you just look and find it quickly. Plus, it's easier to know when you're running out of a product because you see it clearly. This avoids unnecessary purchases and helps you maintain order. Applying this idea is very simple. You just have to get some plastic or glass containers that are transparent and that adapt to the space you have. Then organize your things by categories and store them in these containers. You will see that your house looks more organized and your mind calmer. The benefits are clear. You save time searching, reduce visual clutter, and avoid the frustration of not finding what you need. In addition, by having everything visible, it is easier to maintain order because you know where everything goes. This trick is one of the favorites of organized women because it is simple, economical, and very effective. Try using clear containers in one area of your home, and you will notice the difference from day one. Getting organized doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. With small changes like this, you can transform your home and your daily life. Establish zones for each activity. Many times, disorder at home arises because there is no fixed place for each thing or activity. This causes objects to get mixed up. You waste time looking for what you need, and the space always looks disorganized. For example, if you don't have a specific place to study, you end up leaving books and papers everywhere. Or if dirty clothes do not have a defined basket, they accumulate anywhere. This creates chaos and stress and makes order difficult to maintain. The solution is to create clear areas for each type of activity or thing in your home. For example, set aside a specific corner for working or studying with everything you need at hand: desk, lamp, materials. For dirty clothes, place a hamper or basket in an accessible and visible place. In the kitchen, organize areas for food preparation, washing, and storing utensils. Thus, each thing has its space and they do not mix. In practice, start by observing what activities you do in each place in your house and what objects you use for those tasks. Then, allocate a space for each group of things or function. For example, in the living room, a place to store controls and magazines. At the entrance, a space to leave keys and bags. In the bathroom, drawers for hygiene products. You can use boxes, baskets, or dividers to delimit each area and keep everything in its place. By applying this idea, you will notice that order is maintained easier and for longer. Because when everything has its place, It is easier to store it after use. Plus, you save time because you know where to find everything quickly. This trick also helps everyone at home collaborate because the clear areas make it easier for everyone to put things in their place. The benefits are many: less stress, more free space, and a feeling of control and peace of mind in your home. Establishing zones for each activity is a key step to living in an organized and harmonious place. Try it and see how the energy of your home and your daily life changes. It's not complicated, you just need a little attention and perseverance. With this trick, you will be one step closer to being an organized and happy woman. Get rid of what you don't use. Many times, clutter grows because we accumulate things that we don't really need, clothes that we no longer use, old utensils, papers that only take up space. This excess of objects makes it difficult to maintain order and makes the house feel full and chaotic. Plus, when there are a lot of things, it's easier to waste time looking for what you do use and need. This generates frustration and exhaustion. The solution is to learn to get rid of what does not add value to your life. In practice, take some time to go through your belongings, one space at a time. For example, open your closet and take out all the clothes you haven't worn in the last year. Ask yourself if you really need it or if it's just taking up space. Do the same with kitchen utensils, old papers, toys, or anything else that is collecting dust without use. A good way to do this is to separate 3 boxes or bags. One for what you are going to donate, one for what you are going to throw away, and one for what you are going to keep. Be honest with yourself and don't hold on to things just out of habit or because you think that one day you will need them. By getting rid of what you don't use, you make room for what's really important and make organization easier. In addition, your house will look cleaner, larger, and more pleasant. This process also helps you free your mind because physical clutter is often reflected in mental clutter. By simplifying your environment, you will feel calmer and have more energy to focus on what really matters. The benefits of this practice are enormous: less stress, more space, more time, and a feeling of freedom that is only achieved when we let go of the unnecessary. Try this technique and you will notice how your home and your life change for the better. You don't have to do it all at once. You can start with a drawer or a closet and work your way up little by little. The important thing is to move forward and maintain the habit. This is one of the favorite tricks of organized women because it is simple, effective, and transforms both space and mind. So don't hesitate. Get rid of what you don't use and give your house the break it deserves. Use visual lists. Many times, the problem with organization is that we have too many things on our minds and we forget what we should do. This generates stress and makes us feel that we are always behind or that we are missing important tasks. How many times have you thought, "I have to do this," and then forgot? Or you feel overwhelmed because you don't know where to start? The solution is to use visual lists. That is, writing down what you have to do and putting it in a visible place. For example, a white box in the kitchen or the entrance of the house, a large calendar or a whiteboard where you write down your tasks, purchases, or appointments. This way, every time you pass by, you will remember what you should do without having to rely only on your memory. In practice, you can start with a daily or weekly list. Write down the most important tasks and cross them off as you complete them. If you have children, they can help you keep the list and feel like everyone is collaborating. You can also use color coding to prioritize what is most urgent or time-consuming. For example, red for what is urgent, yellow for what you can do later, and green for what is optional. This trick helps you stay focused, not forget anything, and feel like you are moving forward day by day. Plus, it motivates you because seeing how you cross off tasks gives a feeling of immediate accomplishment. Using visual lists also reduces stress because your mind is calmer knowing that you have everything written down and in sight. You don't have to remember everything, just follow the list. This allows you to better organize your time and energy. In short, visual lists are a simple, practical, and very powerful tool to maintain order in your life. Try them and you will see how your daily life becomes clearer, more productive, and less chaotic. With a little practice, this habit will become your best ally to be an organized woman. Before we continue with the next Dika, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. This way, you won't miss any of the ideas we share to make your life easier and more organized. Also, activate the notification bell so that every time we publish a new video, you'll be the first to know. I would love for you to tell me here in the comments which of these tips you already apply in your home. Or maybe something that surprised you and you want to try. I also want to know where you're seeing us from. What city are you joining us from today? Your opinion is very important and helps this space grow and become better and better for you. Don't forget that together we can learn a lot and become more organized and happier women. Now let's continue with the content. Do daily express cleaning. Many times, the house becomes filled with clutter because we let things accumulate day after day. At the end of the week, the chaos seems impossible to control, and cleaning up takes a lot of time and effort. This generates fatigue and the desire to leave everything for later. The problem is that when we wait until the house is very messy, the task becomes overwhelming and difficult to manage. The solution is to do an express cleaning every day, even if it is for just a few minutes. In practice, spend 10 to 15 minutes daily picking up things out of place, wiping down surfaces, and quickly tidying up. For example, when you finish having breakfast, clear the dishes, clean the table, and organize the chairs. Or in the afternoon, wipe the furniture with a cloth and put the objects in their place. You can take advantage of short moments, such as after watching television or before going to bed, to do this quick cleaning. By applying this habit, you will notice that the house stays tidier and that dirt and clutter does not accumulate. This makes deep cleanings less frequent and less exhausting. In addition, you will feel calmer and satisfied seeing your home clean and organized every day. Quick cleaning is a simple but powerful trick to maintain control and avoid the stress that comes with clutter. By doing so, you improve your quality of life and gain time for yourself. This habit is common among organized women because it allows them to keep their homes spotless without excessive effort. Try dedicating a few minutes each day to this quick cleaning, and you will see how it changes your routine and your home. With consistency, this small gesture will become a great ally to live in an orderly and pleasant space. Label everything you save. Many times, the problem with order is that we keep many things in boxes, drawers, or shelves, but we do not remember what is inside. This means that when we need something, we spend a lot of time searching or end up taking everything out to find it. Plus, when things aren't labeled, it's easy for them to get mixed up and order gets lost quickly. The simple and effective solution is to label each box, jar, or space where you store objects. So, just by looking, you know what's inside without having to open or rummage. In practice, you can use adhesive labels or simply stick a piece of paper with the name of what each box or container contains. For example, in the kitchen, you can label jars with rice, sugar, or flour. In bathroom drawers, labels such as makeup, brushes, or creams help keep everything organized. In the closet, boxes with labels like scarves, socks, or summer clothes make finding what you're looking for quick and easy. This habit not only saves you time, but it also keeps things organized longer because everyone knows where everything goes, and it is easier to put it away in the right place. Plus, it saves you the frustration of searching for lost items and helps you keep a cleaner and more organized home. Labeling is a homemade trick that organized women use to have complete control over their spaces and save mental energy. Try it in some area of your house, and you will see how it improves organization and speed in finding what you need. It is simple, economical, and very effective. With this little habit, you will be one step closer to the tidy house and peaceful life you want. Take advantage of vertical spaces. Many times, clutter at home is due to the fact that we only use horizontal surfaces, such as tables, shelves, or floors, and leave aside walls or spaces in height. This limits the available space and causes everything to accumulate in one place, creating chaos and difficulty maintaining order. The The solution is to take advantage of vertical spaces to store and organize. In practice, you can install shelves on the walls to place books, boxes, or decorations that also serve to organize. For example, in the kitchen, you can use hooks on the wall to hang utensils, pots, or cups, freeing up space in drawers and counters. In the bathroom, a high shelf can store products you use less, and in the closet, clothes rails or raised shelves make better use of space. You can also use hanging organizers behind doors or in closets to store small items. This trick allows your house to look more organized because everything has its place without taking up valuable surface space. In addition, taking advantage of the walls and height helps make cleaning and maintaining order easier, since the floors and tables are free. By using vertical spaces, you increase storage capacity without having to buy large furniture or make renovations. It is a practical, economical, and very effective solution to organize any environment. Organized women know that thinking vertically is key to making better use of the house and keeping it tidy. Try it, and you will see how your home feels larger, cleaner, and more functional. In addition, you will save time because everything will be more accessible and in its place. This is one of the homemade tricks that transforms any space and makes daily organization easier. Create short daily routines. Many times disorder and stress come because we do not have clear habits to keep the house in order. Leaving everything for later, accumulating tasks, and not having a fixed time to organize causes chaos to grow without us realizing it. This can generate anxiety and the feeling that we never make progress. The solution is to create short daily routines that help you keep everything under control with little effort. In practice, this means spending 10 or 15 minutes each day doing specific tasks that keep your home tidy. For example, you can start the day by making the bed and picking up dirty clothes. At noon, clean the kitchen after cooking and put away what you didn't use. In the afternoon or evening, tidy up the room and prepare everything for the next day. By doing these small routines, you prevent clutter from piling up and tasks from becoming overwhelming. A realistic example is that of Maria, who previously left everything to clean on the weekend and ended up exhausted. Now, he spends a few minutes each day on these tasks, and his house is always clean and organized. The benefits are clear: less stress, more free time, and a home that stays effortlessly tidy. Plus, these routines help you feel more productive and satisfied with your day. Creating short daily routines is a home trick that organized women use to maintain a balance between their responsibilities and their well-being. Try it, and you will notice how your relationship with time and your home changes. With consistency, this habit will be key to a calmer and more organized life. Be sure to take a look at my ebook that I prepared especially for you. The link is posted in the comments so you can find it quickly and easily. In this ebook, you will find a step-by-step guide with several cleaning strategies that you can start applying today. It is super practical material, straight to the point, and designed for those who want to live with more calm and order in their daily lives. It is not complicated or long, just what is necessary so you can transform your home without stress. Run over there, download it, and then tell me what you think. I would love to know how it helps you and what changes you notice in your routine. This ebook is like a helping hand to organize yourself better and live more lightly. Take advantage of this opportunity and start enjoying a cleaner home and more free time. I'll wait for you in the comments. Organize by categories. Many times disorder appears because we mix everything without clear criteria. This makes finding what we are looking for difficult and makes the space look chaotic. For example, in a drawer where you keep things from the kitchen, you can have everything from utensils to batteries or papers all mixed up. This generates frustration and causes you to waste time searching. The solution is to organize by categories. In practice, this means separating your objects according to their function or type and storing them together. For example, in the kitchen, group all cutlery in one drawer, cooking utensils in another, and baking supplies in a specific location. In the bathroom, separate creams, makeup, and hair products. In the closet, organize clothes by type: t-shirts, pants, winter clothes, etc. You can use boxes or dividers to help keep each category in its place. This method makes it easier to find what you need quickly and maintains order for longer because each thing has its defined space. Plus, by organizing by category, you know what you have and what you're missing, which prevents unnecessary purchases and helps you stay in control. This trick is widely used by organized women because it simplifies the routine and reduces stress. Try it in an area of your house, and you will see how it improves organization and your peace of mind. Organizing by categories is key to having a functional and pleasant home. Plan your weekly purchases. Many times, clutter and unnecessary spending at home comes from not having a clear plan for shopping. We go to the supermarket without a defined list. We buy things we don't need, or we forget basic products, and that generates waste and disorganization in the kitchen. Furthermore, when you don't plan, it is common for food to go missing or for products to accumulate that end up expiring. The solution is to dedicate time each week to plan your purchases. In practice, before going to the market, check what foods you have available, what you need to prepare the week's meals, and make a specific list of everything you are going to buy. For example, check the fridge and pantry on Sunday afternoon, note what's missing, and think of simple menus for the following days. This way, when you go out shopping, you only buy what you need and avoid buying on impulse. This habit helps you keep the kitchen organized because you buy just enough and you know where to store everything. Plus, you save time and money because you won't have to go back to the supermarket several times or waste food. Planning weekly shopping also reduces the stress of not knowing what to cook and allows you to have a healthier and more varied diet. This trick is essential for organized women who want to live with more order and peace of mind. Try it, and you will notice how it improves your routine and your home. With a little organization, everything flows better and life becomes easier. Declare a clutter-free zone. Many times, clutter at home seems uncontrollable because we let everything accumulate anywhere. This makes rooms look chaotic and creates anxiety. The problem is not having a space where everything is always clean and orderly, a place that serves as a refuge and gives us peace of mind. The solution is to declare a clutter-free zone, a space in your home where no one lets things get out of place. It can be a table, a shelf, or a corner of the room. In practice, choose that place and commit to always keeping it clean and tidy. For example, if you decide that the dining room table is your clutter-free zone, every time someone leaves something out of place, it should be picked up and put away. You can get the whole family involved to keep that space as a symbol of order and calm. This habit creates a positive effect throughout the house because by always having an organized space, we feel more motivated to keep the rest of the home clean. Plus, it's a place where you can rest your eyes and mind when you feel like the clutter is overwhelming you. The benefits of having a clutter-free area include less stress, a greater sense of control, and a more harmonious home. Try it, and you will see how this small change helps you improve your organization and daily well-being. It is a simple but powerful strategy that organized women use to live more calmly and happily. Use a family calendar. Many times, disorder and misunderstandings at home come because not everyone knows what activities or tasks there are for each day. This causes confusion, forgetfulness, and stress, especially when there are children or several people sharing the same space. The problem is not having a clear and visible way to organize everyone's commitments and responsibilities. The solution is to use a family calendar, a place where appointments, tasks, and important events are noted so that everyone can see it and stay on top of it. In practice, you can place a large calendar in a common place, such as the kitchen or living room, where each member can write down their activities. For example, you can write down the dates of school meetings, cleaning days, doctor's appointments, and daily tasks. You can also use colors to differentiate each person or type of activity. This facilitates communication and helps everyone know what to do and when to do it. In addition, it prevents tasks from piling up or important commitments being forgotten. The benefits of using a family calendar are many. It improves organization, reduces stress, and encourages collaboration among everyone at home. It also helps you plan your time better and have more control over your daily routine. This trick is essential for organized women who want to live in a harmonious home with fewer worries. Try it and you will notice how it improves coexistence and time management in your family. With a family calendar, life becomes easier and orderly for everyone. Establish a place for keys and personal items. Many times, stress and clutter begin right at the entrance of the house. We arrive tired. We leave our keys, our bag, or our cell phone anywhere, and then when we leave, we waste time looking for everything. This problem generates rush, frustration, and sometimes we are even late because we can't find what we need. The solution is simple. Establish a fixed place for your keys, purse, cell phone, and other personal items you use daily. In practice, you can place a small container, tray, or hook near the front door where you always leave these things. For example, every time you get home, get into the habit of leaving your keys and purse there. That way, when you go out, you just have to grab everything in one place and go. Additionally, you can add a small mirror or an organizer for other items, such as glasses or straps. The benefits of having a fixed place for these things are many. You save time, reduce stress, and avoid the frustration of searching at the last minute. You also keep the entrance to your house tidier and cleaner. This habit is a favorite of organized women because it simplifies the daily routine and gives you a feeling of control and calm from the moment you enter your home. Try it and you will see how a small action can greatly change your daily life. With this trick, you will be one step closer to living with order and peace of mind. Today we learned 15 home tricks that organized women use to have a tidier home and a calmer life. We saw how to plan the day the night before, group similar tasks to make better use of time, use transparent containers to see everything easily, and create specific zones for each activity. We also talked about the importance of getting rid of what we don't use, doing quick cleanings every day, and taking advantage of vertical spaces to avoid saturating surfaces. Additionally, we saw how to use visual lists, labels, short daily routines, and plan weekly shopping to avoid stress and save time. We do not forget the importance of declaring a clutter-free area, using a family calendar, organizing by categories, and finally, establishing a fixed place for keys and personal items. All of these tips are simple, practical, and easy to apply, but together they can transform your home and your daily life. The most important thing is that you start little by little with 1 or 2 tricks and that you stay constant. Organization is not about having a perfect house, but about living with more peace and control over your time and space. Now I invite you to put some of these ideas into practice today. Which of these tricks do you think will change your routine the most? Tell me in the comments and share your experience. The first step is always the most important. Are you ready to give it?